Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
And what if you fuck up?
Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
I'd be pissed scared I'd get a boner or fucking fart or something.
Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
Shut the fuck up, man. You're making me nervous.
Welcome back, guys. We're live finally. What's it been? Almost a week. Last Wednesday when we did our last live one, and then Thursday I didn't make it, and Friday I didn't make it, and last night I said I was going to be here at 8, then I was at 8:30, then I was at 9. Never did make it either. Hopefully we're back today. The Action Figure Show is back. Larry needs work. He does need work today. Yeah, no, we're not playing Jeopardy today. We're just going to talk 1985. This is something we used to do in the morning show where we would just pick a year or look at the top movies, TV shows, toys, and all that. That's what we're going to do today. We're just going to talk the top of everything. We're going to look back at 1985. Figure there's a good halfway period there. Read some chats. Check out your super chats and more. Are both channels sync? They should be. Both channels should be ready to go. Now, I'm going to tell you, I've had internet problems the last couple of days. The day the internet was all out completely. Not on my end. Cox Cable was out for everybody, at least in this area. So we're going to get through here. I know I tried to upload a video. The 5 o'clock video uploaded. It was a very small, like 4-minute video. Should have took more than 15 minutes to upload. It took about 45 minutes to upload. So let's see. If the quality gets bad, we'll go from there. I'm already I'm frozen over here on my screen. So maybe that's just me. I hope that's just me. Let me refresh that. So we're going to see. Hopefully it looks like everything. Well, that's dead right there. I don't know. Hopefully you guys are good. Hopefully that's just mine. But yeah, we're going to look at 1985. Now, today's video, if you didn't see it, check it out. Today's video, it was going to start out, the whole video was going to be about Lucas, by this guy suing Lucas because he said this deal with Kenner was stupid. But it turned into more just looking at that first deal. And I think there's some information there a lot of you guys probably didn't know or wasn't aware of that y'all might like was, you know, how much Fox got out of the deal with Kenner, how much Lucas would get, how much Kenner got. And the best thing is who got the best deal out of all of it? Probably Steven Spielberg. Can you believe it? Out of the Lucasfilm 20th Century deal with Star Wars right to Kenner, I think Steven Spielberg walked away with the best deal. Okay, let's go over. If anybody's on the main channel, let me know if it's working because it's not working over here on my iPad, but it could be just on my end. It shows I'm working on the railroad. Okay, let's see. Let me pull this back. I know. I don't want to watch this guy just use the internet. I don't come on here to watch a guy use the internet. Oh, well. We'll see. It's not working over here, but let's check out. I started as a manager for a comic book store in 1984. Woo, I do feel old, dude. I was 1984. I was going on 13, I think. My math is right in my head. We've got 1983 was the year Star Wars turned over the torch to G.I. Joe. I think it was 84 when I finally said Christmas 84. I was forced into it. My parents bought me a bunch of He-Man stuff, and I was like, that's it. That one's not showing. Oh, everything's really slow. Let me know how it's working for you guys over there. Rocky 2, Rocky 4, Back to the Future Commando, Invasion USA. Can you get any better than that? I'm here on the main channel. Okay. I'm watching the Junkman. 1984, where I thought I had to give up toys. It seemed like I don't know about you, but it seems like I was 13. I probably started saying, I don't know about that. Well, actually, it was 6th grade. See, I went to a private school. Well, I went to the public school between 1st and 2nd. And then private school, I went to 2nd to 5th. That's right, did 2nd twice. 6th, I went back to the same public school that was right by my house. And then I started hanging out with more people in the neighborhood. And I used to go to my grandma's every Saturday, go there, play Star Wars, had all my toys over there and everything. But then on Saturday, I started wanting to play with my friends in the woods and stuff because, I was a little older than most people because I fell 2nd grade. And because my birthday came at the first of the year, school year in September, that kind of screwed me up. So it made me a lot older than most of my friends, about a year older, it seemed like. So 6th grade, I don't know how old was people in the 6th grade. I don't even know. Probably 86, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 14. That sounds about right. You start wanting to hang out with your friends more. And I think 13, 14, I was getting out of action figures, but I hung in there, If I was by myself, I would play with them, but I hung in there for a while and I played He-Man. And it was a great time, though. Don't get me wrong, man. The 80s. I don't know. Cody here's in the room. He didn't grow up in the 80s. I feel sorry for Cody. But, I think that's true about anybody you talk to. You talk to Cody in about 10 years from now, he'll say, man, I sure do miss the 20s, the 2020s. And I was watching something earlier. A guy was talking about he grew up in the early 60s and what a great time it was, a magical time. And I think that's just how it is. I guess we all see that. We get older. We have to deal with paying bills. What is it John Cougar Mellencamp says? Once you get in that certain age, the thrill of living's gone. So that might be true right there. So, so you kind of look back fondly and just probably remember more of the good stuff. There's probably a lot of bad stuff in the 80s too, that we were little, so we didn't pay that much attention to, bad stuff on the news and everything. So in our own world, there's probably some bad stuff happening in our own world also that we kind of gloss over now and romanticize the 80s. I grew up a lot in the 70s. I don't really have much. I mean, I was 70s, I was born in 72, so I did see a lot of my early years in the 70s, but I consider my growing up the 80s because 80s, I was young, came to be a teenager in the 80s. That was my whole youth until I hit 20 in the 90s. I had a good 90s. I really enjoyed the 90s. I love doing the video more on the 90s. I really had a great time in my 20s. Not saying I don't have a great time now. It's just different. Boring. It's boring now, right? When you every once in a while you might go do something, but you're an adult. You're like, shit, you got to count how much money. You're like, I can't spend that much money today. Oh, I spent too much money today. Oh, I got to pay this bill. I got to go outside and fix this. I got to cut the grass. No. Although I don't cut the grass. My son yells at me because I pay a guy to come cut my grass. He's like, dude, why are you spending $50 a month for a guy to cut your grass? And I was like, I'm not going outside. I'm not going outside and doing yard work. I hate it. I'm not going outside. Get bugs on you and get flies in your face and shit. I'm not doing it. Oh, my God. I did need toys in the 90s. I got really into toys in the 90s, actually, figure-wise. I mean, 92, 93, started getting into the Batman animated series around that time. And whew. Let's see here. What'd that say? Crap, you remind me I got to go find you somebody in the neighborhood. Hey, my son's 15. He should be out there cutting the grass or what he should be doing. 2000. Oh, it was from the future. Hey, man, remember wearing those COVID masks and Billy Eyelash? Oh, the good old days. No one will say that. Watch and see. Yeah. I didn't think anybody would talk about the good old Star Wars and talk about the prequels. Now people, I don't know. I guess it's people growing up on it. And people are like, the prequels wasn't hated. Everybody loved the prequels. Like, what are you talking about? You couldn't go anywhere prequel bashing. I got the X-Men toys, and the X-Men toy bit has some really good X-Men, X-Factor and stuff. Oh, Joe was about the same age. There's Ashley. Why should he cut the grass if you don't like doing it? Because I don't like doing it. And I don't want to pay no money, so he should be doing it. I don't make it anyway. I'm not a good problem. I wouldn't want to do it if I was his age. So I was like, nah, have fun. Life is short. Have fun. I don't get all the YouTube money to get someone to cut my. I don't get all that YouTube. Yeah. If I'm working extra. Now, someday, remember, craziest thing ever. Started last Monday. sales route. They said, meet me at the store. We're going to go hit a couple stores, show you what you do. Monday, got there at 9 o'clock. My boss came from Atlanta, got down there, worked stores in there about 10 minutes, went to another store, 10 minutes, went to another store, maybe less than 10 minutes. And then my boss was like, I got to get back to Atlanta. Sent me home. And I haven't been back to work since then. I mean, I did say it was like, okay, Tuesday, do some online training stuff. Never got the information for it. Then Wednesday, they was like, just wait till we'll tell you what to do. Nothing. And Thursday, they sent me an iPad and a phone. I got that all set up. Took about 30 minutes, if that long. And tomorrow, I was supposed to be going to Monday. I didn't hear nothing from nobody. Now, they told me tomorrow I was supposed to be doing something. So it's just, I've never seen a job like this. I was like, shit, y'all going to pay me just sit around and not do shit? Okay. Well, cut the grass. I will. Yeah. You show me a blue snaggletooth, I'll show you where the lawnmower is. Cody, is that the girl that likes to kick me in the balls? Okay, back. Let's see who else is in here. This one here. I finally got my 13-year-old son cutting the grass this year. It's nice to sit back and relax and not have him cut it. Well, lucky for me, I got a yard that's about this big. So I always liked the prequel, but hated all the CGI. I'm okay with the prequel. I wouldn't say I liked it. Didn't say I hated it. It was just, it was what it was. Y'all been out a town a week. Hope y'all. I've been out of town. Where'd he go? You know, my daughter with her friend went to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, whatever it's called, Galaxy's Edge. Sent me all these pictures of the Millennium Falcon. Walked around inside of the Millennium Falcon. Gift shops. I was like, you're killing me. I read that one. I read that one already. I started collecting in 1994. That's about when it was right around there, 93, 94. There was a big adult collector's boom. I've looked into this to make a video. I don't know what set it off. It was just like that year, all of a sudden, people my age, or at the time, not now, early 20s, were wanting to buy action figures again. Between 14 and like 20, 21, they didn't. And then all of a sudden, a lot of people I knew, and I probably knew a lot of geeky, stupid people. Not stupid, you know what I mean? Geeky people, and that's probably why they wanted to start buying them, but still, it was odd. It was odd. I went to a little comic book store, started buying the Star Wars Marvel comics, and all of a sudden, he started selling vintage Star Wars toys. I blew my mind. Couldn't believe it. Got on AOL, told people there's a store in my town selling old Star Wars toys. Had people drive 3 states up to come buy some from it. And then Batman came out with an animated series that was huge. I think a lot of collectors bought that. Then it just snowballed from there. You had the X-Men, you had the exclusive Weapon X KB, you had the toy action figure new digest came out, Toy Shop magazine. It was just like all of a sudden right there, 93, 94, just boom, the collector boom started. So it's really crazy what actually set that off. And I've looked at it for a video, and other than people that grew up on it was getting to an age where they had their own money and they didn't really have responsibilities yet, unless you was that fool I went to school with, Kevin, that got married at like 19 right out of high school. Whew. What about that now? I mean, I did marry the girl I dated in high school, but we waited until like 99. I graduated in 93. So, yeah, I was pretty old. I was 20 years old when I graduated high school. I ain't never fucked up. I just thought about it the other day. I was like, because I failed 2nd grade. I failed 9th grade. My birthday was the first year, and that screwed me up. 11th grade, I almost failed 11th grade because I missed too many damn days. Same reason 9th grade. It wasn't because I didn't do the work. It's because I never went to school. I would go to school. Mom dropped me off. I would go right out the back door. But anyway, 11th grade, I had to repeat 11th grade, but I had enough credits where I actually graduated from the 11th grade. But I was fucking old. Man. Okay, I'm just letting y'all behind the curtain too much now. Forgot about that. Letting you behind the curtain. And I remember the year after I got out of school, everybody went to school was like, hey, junk early 20s guy is now 21. Come buy some beer. I was like, I'm not doing that. I collected Marvel cards around 92. Now, yeah, I was really into those Marvel cards I got. Really into Marvels. I remember getting Terminator 2 trading cards. Me and my girlfriend and wife and ex-wife, we went to the gas station with Stillum. I know, here I am again. I was young, okay? I wouldn't do that today. Learned my lesson. Well, I didn't learn my lesson. I didn't get caught. I did get caught trying to steal the Honeymoon in Vegas soundtrack. Station, and they would have these When ain't by my house, I want to say that. Terminator 2 trading cards. And they would put them down by the bubble gum on the bottom shelf, and you would go down there and look through them, and I would, like I'm looking, and one hand would take it and stick it in my shoe, between my sock and my shoe. Then we'd go out to the car, see what we got. I don't know why we did it. We were just young and stupid. Young and stupid is all I'm going to say. Never got caught. Only did it a couple of times. Young and stupid. Terminator 2 trading cards. My wife wouldn't even, ex-wife wouldn't even watch Terminator now, much less steal cards. But, and then, not with her, me and my other friend, Russ, we would go into Eckerd's drugstore, Revco, Eckerd's, guess, kind of like a CVS you see more nowadays. And they had the Batman animated series figures on there. And this was the early 90s where they scanned stuff out. They had price tags on them. So I would come in, take a price off something else that was about $2 or $3 cheaper, put it on a Batman Scarecrow or something, switch the tags out, leave. And then about an hour later, my friend would go in there with the money. He would buy them at the price that we put the sticker on, and we would save about $2 or $3 on our Batman figures. Ooh, for Eckerd's. Yeah, Eckerd's drugstore. Oh, we did some bad stuff. Again, I'm not saying it was good. I'm not saying it was great that we did it. I'm just telling you what happened. I mean, ripping off Eckerd's, shoplifting some trading cards is probably the worst thing. I mean, it's not like I was a bad kid, wasn't out kicking dogs, I wasn't out murdering people. I was just out doing nerdy shit. I did have this one guy named, we called him Vernon, and he was more street, I guess you should call it. He was, reminds me a lot of Chris Tucker and Friday. And he was, he couldn't, but he was always like, why are you wasting your money on that toy shit? Then he would go, be like, we go to KB Toys, and he'd be like, I'll be like, oh, I gotta get this. He's like, don't get that shit. Go buy clothes with your money. Don't be buying toys with your money. But then we would leave KB's, and he would have like 5 figures stuck in his pants. And I didn't even know. I was with him, and I didn't even know he was taking. He's like, here, I got you these. Here, save your money. Go buy. He always wanted me to dress cool. He's like, go buy some cool shirts, man. Go to the Gap, man. And I was like, no. But actually, he's in jail now, doing life. Believe it or not, he's in jail. Last I heard, doing life. So maybe although we had a good time in 93, a whole year. We had some wild fun in 93. But he stole a Batman mask that came all the way down to here. And I was with the guy at a Walmart. I still don't know how he did it. I didn't even know. He didn't even know he wanted the mask. He was just, hey, look what I got. Now, I never shoplift big like that, but I just did like the trading cards and switching the prices off. But this guy, I don't know. It's crazy. Where's Boyd? Boyd was more my early friend. By the time I got we went to the private school together, although he did live across the street from me. By the time I got into the middle school, Boyd was off and doing his thing with his private school friends. I was now in public school, different class of people. He was out playing polo or golf or something, and I was hanging out with the potheads down the street. So yeah, me and Boyd was just more till middle school. Then we kind of drifted apart. Didn't start collecting it again until my 30s. I collected Hangover and Women in the 20s. Collected Hangover women. I was never a drinker, really. I never went out to bars and stuff. Some of my other friends were, let's go to the bar. That's what my brother did. My brother and sister always went to the bars when they hit 21. I just never got into that. I went straight nerdy. Saturday night, found me at Toys R Us. My girlfriend, my wife became my ex-wife. Why are you dragging me to Toys R Us? All my other friends are going out to the bars having fun. Why did I turn my wife, ex-wife now, into Jerry Seinfeld? Why did I just turn into Jerry Seinfeld? I did not marry Jerry Seinfeld. I met my girlfriend. I met my girlfriend. Meet my girlfriend was stolen Star Wars down my pants. Star Wars was happy to see. Is that a wigway in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? Maybe prequels. A buddy and I jacked a basketball goal at Sears. How the hell do you do that? Now, I've talked about this story about how I got a Man-to-Man. I had a friend that had a Nintendo NES, the original Nintendo. He had the box for it. Had a shell of a Nintendo Day Christmas. I put this shit in the box, took it to Walmart. They didn't even look inside of it. I was like, I got this Nintendo and it won't hook up. It won't work. It won't turn on. No, I threw it in the back. They didn't care. They didn't look at it. And back then, they didn't even idea when you return stuff. So I got like $100 and something back. I went to the comic book store and I bought me Amanda Man. And he sits right up there in that glass case today. Amanda. It's odd. I can remember buying Amanda Man. I've got Yak Face and I have real no memory of buying a Yak. Ain't that weird? Yak Face, one of the rarest figures in the Star Wars collection. And I don't have any memory at all of buying Yak Face. I'm pretty sure I got it at the little comic book store, but I'm not sure. How did I get Yak Face? I don't understand. You still need a better router. I do need that. I'm eating a pickle junkie. Yo, gross. Get it away. It ruins everything. Ooh, oh. Vernon was a person who annoys you. Vernon V. We called him V. What a weird guy. It's okay, Junkman. When I was little, I shoplifted a few Ewoks and Cobra soldiers. Oh, my brother swears I stole a candy bar from a gift shop in Las Vegas. I don't know what he's talking about there, though. I walked out a pair of Nike with a Ross dress for less. You dressed for less that day. I always wanted to try on them shoes if you just walked out with it even know. Pickles are gross. Their juice touches anything. That's it. The pickle juice, ruins everything. Who are these people that shop at Toys R Us? If you're going to steal something, tease your train card, the things to steal. That's true. Can you imagine if I went to jail? Like, what you in for? And all this heinous stuff. And all those stole some Terminator 2 trading cards. Good time. Where's the dress? Give me them high heel shoes. Where's the dress? I burned down a McDonald's over pickles. Been in jail with that. I don't blame you. I don't blame you on that one. Dad, I mean, you should hardwire your PC. Hell, well, I mean, I had to put my PC downstairs. And I ain't putting my PC downstairs in my living room. For some reason, Cox Cable, although you have all these outlets in the house, it only works with that one. You have to pay extra if you don't understand. Why? I don't understand how it works with just one. And then you got to pay extra if you want to plug in somewhere else. Or pay extra for each little socket that works. It makes no sense. And that's the problem when you have Cox Cable and the only internet provider in town. They don't care. They're like, oh, what you going to do? Not have internet? What you going to do? You going to pay us what we say or you not have internet? That's how it goes. I hate pickles. It's the juice, too. It just, it gets on everything. Junkman, your story sounds like you swapped about $1.50 worth of tea. Probably so. Maybe about half of the box. And then we found out that the comic book store guy would sell us a complete box sealed up. No, it was the Star Wars Galaxy cards. Got those. Got one. Took it home. It was cool. I was like, you didn't know you could buy the whole box. I thought you had to buy a deck of cards each time. So that was pretty cool. Anybody steal a rose feed? No. In fact, I heard some people stuck them in their pants and took them back to the store. He can't ignore me. What did they actually say something? Oh, she's talking about pickles again. Pickles. Oh, my daughter has fried pickles. That sounds like some gross ass shit right there. Oh my God. That sound. Oh yeah. Cock. Suck some cock. That's for sure. Or some ass in your case, he said ass. Used to burn some bars down. Had a few arrests. Oh, somebody knows where the dress. Where? Give me them high heel shoes. Do you think that boy from England shaves his legs, Mo? I don't know, but it'd take a bush hog to shave the hair off my legs. The hell's a bush hog? Your daughter is smart. Ugh, not when it comes to food. Uh-oh. I don't buy a rose. Use her as the daughter of a burned up half-dead villain. Well, good Lord. Did you wear extra large size pants? No, it was never planned. It was more like, fuck, we ain't got no money. Shit. Shouldn't have went to Godfather's and had that pizza. Got to get started. We was having a race who could get a complete set of Terminator 2 cards. And it was like, you only needed like 4 more cards. And I'm going to fucking buy packs of cards. Well, the chances are I wouldn't get any of the cards I needed just to get doubles. I was like, we're not spending our money on that shit. I didn't hardly have money as it was. So I was like, okay. I looked up fried pickle corn dogs. Ooh. I mean, a taco. Where'd it go, man? Eat that taco. Eat that. Put that taco in your mouth and eat it. Eat that taco. Eat Let's get one in here to say we got 69, baby. Ooh, 69. And get it 69. Ooh. I bet old Turtle Dave and JT wasn't a 69 one time. Jumpman, don't mess with them pickles. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the interview we did last Wednesday. I had a really good time talking to that guy. Where is Samantha Sledge? I was going to yell at her. Samantha Sledge, like, hey, show us some of the tools you work with. And honestly, although I had fun watching him, I was like, come on. He went on the tools. Come on. I was like, come on. I got to see everything. But I enjoyed talking to him. It was a lot of fun. I hope we can get some more interviews. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. I like seeing. I can't believe he had all those prototypes and stuff just laying around. He's like, yeah, I know. I remember doing that line. Reach over and pull something. And I was like, damn, you did that line in 1983, and there he's just sitting on his desk next to him. It was crazy. Hey, Junkman. Hey, Arnold. How'd your man Junk? Uh-oh. Slacker Dan. That was an awesome interview. You're moving on up to the east side because I finally got a piece of the pie. Let's talk about the movies of 1985 real quick. I don't know. I think I've probably done this year already, but let's go. Number 10. Bring this over here. Number 10 is a comedy, guys. Can you believe it? Get ready to laugh. The top 10 movies of 1985. Number 10 was Spies Like Us. Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase. I didn't like it. I saw it on video. I'm renting it. I didn't like it. Maybe I need to go back and watch it again. 95, maybe I just wasn't in the mood. Maybe I was a little too young. I don't know. I just never got into Spies Like Us. I remember renting it and thinking this. I remember liking the beginning. It was okay. And then, when he's spinning around that thing, their face was all, remember that? But then I was like, nah, I'm not feeling it. So I don't know. Was it just me? Y'all let me know if y'all like Spies Like Us. Spies Like Us. Number 9 movie. Classic. The Goonies. Now, who didn't love The Goonies? Remember that old lady on it that played the mom and threw mom from the train, too? Ooh, that lady was scary. Oh, I wonder how many kids watch The Goonies today and gets that reference of, hey, you guys, that know that's from Electric Company. I bet they're like, I don't know about that. Let's see. There's Samantha Sledge. I was just talking about her. Spies Like Us is lame. Yeah, like I said. Oh, Taco, what do you think about, where's it at? I just saw something. Where'd it go? What do you think about Conan the Barbarian? I don't think I've ever seen. I saw it on HBO, like pieces, parts, but I never sat down and watched the whole thing. I was going to do a live stream last night. I moved it about 8:30. Then my son was like, let's watch Full Metal Jacket. He's really into war movies. I don't know why. I never really got into war movies, but he is. So I was like, okay, we'll watch it. I ain't never seen it before. Full Metal Jacket. I know it's a classic. It's okay. It's kind of like watching Rogue One. There was no characters I could connect to. Just that one guy. I didn't care nothing about him. I like that drill sergeant. He was good, man. That drill sergeant was good. But try to get him to watch Platoon next. So we got to watch that. Although he prefers World War II, but now he's like, okay, I think I've seen all the war. He tried to get me to watch Tor. And I was like, this is boring. This is boring. He's like, no, it's good. I was like, oh, try it. I couldn't sit through that one. Let me see. Yeah, I like the first that one. The basic training part. I really was enjoying that, but then for the rest of it, I was like, oh, suck yo, me love you a long time. Me so horny. Okay, number 8, a Harrison Ford movie. Harrison Ford made it in the top 8. Saw this one because I would see anything with Harrison Ford in it. Although I've never seen Air Force One. I've never seen Air Force One, and I've never seen all of Blade Runner. But I'm a huge Harrison Ford fan. I even saw this one, Witness, with Lucas Haas. What the hell ever happened to Lucas Haas? He was in last time I saw him was probably in Mars Attacks. He got to hang out with Natalie Portman. Lucas Haas. Whatever happened to that dude, man? What happened? He was an odd looking dude. Witness. I like that one. I like Witness. Was Danny Glover in there? Why do I keep thinking Danny Glover was in there? He wasn't in there. I don't know why I was thinking Danny. Was Danny Glover in there? Air Force One looks like something I would love. I don't know why I never saw Air Force One. It's crazy. I need to see that. Talking about a good Harrison Ford movie, The Fugitive. Is that probably the best movie that's went from a TV show to a movie? Is that probably the best one, or at least not counting something like Star Trek where you had the original cast back in the movie? I'm talking about flip it into a movie. That's got to be one of the best, right? Top 5 definitely has to be The Fugitive. Let me know another TV movie. There's a movie that was a TV show. I mean, I can't count Naked Gun because that was a TV show with the same actors. Talking about like a reboot, a rebranding where they just took the concept and made it into a movie. It's got to be a Fugitive. Top of my head, Fugitive's got to be top 3. Oh, let's see here. My personal president, Tommy Lee Jones, is The Fugitive when he says, "Put that gun down." Oh, yeah, I remember that. That's funny. And he's like, "I don't care. I don't care." Remember, he's like, "I didn't kill my wife." He's like, "I don't care." Okay. Number 7, and I can't remember this movie. I know I've seen it, but I don't remember anything about it, and that's The Jewel of the Nile. Now, I was a huge fan of Romancing the Stone. It used to come on HBO every single day. I think we recorded it, and we used to watch it all the time. Danny DeVito. Oh, my God. I love Danny DeVito. Who doesn't love Danny DeVito? Well, let me know if you're in this room, you don't love Danny DeVito. I don't care what movie you're watching, The Rainmaker or whatever. I don't care. If you're watching a movie and you're like, this movie's okay, and then Danny DeVito comes on the screen, it's just going to brighten your day. It's just going to put a smile on your face. He is a national treasure for sure. Man, I love Danny DeVito. Marcus said the Addams Family movie. That was a good one. I'll give you that was probably a good one too. I didn't like the second one, but I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one there. Best TV movie. The Trial of the Incredible Hulk. Oh. War of the Roses. I hadn't seen that one in years either. Man, nothing is, if you don't watch Always Sunny, at least watch the Christmas episode where Danny DeVito comes out of a couch naked. It's probably one of the funniest things on TV you'll ever see. I didn't see the 21 Jump Street movie. Didn't see that. I saw the Starsky and Hutch movie. Didn't like that at all. Didn't like that at all. A lot of people thought it was good. Falling Down. I've seen that. I need to go back and watch it. It's one of those I saw years ago and I don't remember nothing about. Let's see what we at number 6. How about this one? It's got Steve Guttenberg in it. Did you hear me? Steve Guttenberg. It's got Steve Guttenberg in it. Cocoon. That's a Ron Howard film, right? I like that. I've never seen Cocoon: The Return. I've never seen it. It's odd that you can like a movie like Cocoon. I've seen it 100 times. Well, not 100 times. I've probably fought 4 times. I liked it, but I never went to see. I never cared about seeing Return. I don't even know anybody even talking about it. No one says, "Hey, you remember Cocoon?" No one asks, "Do you remember Cocoon: The Return?" I don't hear no one talking about it. I've heard people still, "Hey, man, Cocoon was a good movie." I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it's no more American Graffiti. Now, that's a crappy sequel right there. Police Academy, 33 and 1/3. I think you got your Naked Gun. Your Police Academy's mixed up there. Falling Down. I need to see that. Beverly Hills. I did like that Beverly Hills. And I tell you what the best is. The funniest. That fucking Brady Bunch movie. Fight me on it. That is some funny. And it's good because there's a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of little things in those Brady Bunch movies that you don't get. And that guy that plays Mike Brady, he was in Office Space. Fucking classic, man. He is so great at Mike Brady. Everybody, the kids, the mom, everybody's perfectly cast for that movie. I know people, I don't like the Brady Bunch. I don't want to see that movie. No, because they do so good at picking on it, which they pick on it, but you also has a love for it when they're not making fun of it. That's what I wish they did with the Land of the Lost movie. Remember that crap with Will Ferrell? They should have just made it a comedy where they picked, had maybe clay dinosaurs or something and made fun of it. I'm with you on the Brady Bunch. That movie hysterical. It is great. The second one's okay as a drop off. I can watch it. Then they did a made for TV one I never did see. It looked horrible. Had different kids and everything. But yeah, that Brady Bunch, man, that is a classic, man. We'll get back over to our list here. Number 5. Bleh, never saw this one. I don't care about saying it. You can tell me it's good. I ain't gonna say it. Out of Africa. I think it's a Meryl Streep movie. Let's see if Meryl Streep's in there. I think she is. Directed by Sidney Pollack. Robert Redford, Meryl Streep. Well, just for 1985, it just wasn't my kind of movie. I wasn't running out to see no Out of Africa. No. Number 4, Whoopi Goldberg, The Color Purple. Spielberg movie. I remember when that was coming out, I was like, Spielberg's got a new movie. It was the first Spielberg movie since I learned who Spielberg was. I was like, Raiders, Temple of Doom, Gremlins. Well, he didn't produce Gremlins, right? His name was attached to it. Poltergeist produced it, so his name was attached. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I've never seen it. It just, as a kid in 1985, is the least thing I wanted to see was fucking. Let's see here. So number three, Rocky IV. You know, I'd never even seen the Rocky movies until about a year ago. My son really got into Rocky, and we watched them all. Is that the one with the Russian? I wasn't a fan of it. It was okay. Some people thought it was the best Rocky. And I was like, no, I like the one with Mr. T. It was probably my favorite one. 5 wasn't that bad. Everybody told me don't watch 5, skip 5. I liked 5 because it was different. It wasn't great. Don't get me wrong. I didn't like. Oh, maybe I said I love it. I liked it just because it did something different. It ended with a street fight. I think that's the right one, number 5. But the Russian one, I just never really. It's a lot of training montages and stuff. I just never could get into that. But number 3 was Rocky IV. Now, a lot of you, I must break you. Yeah, a lot of you going to disagree. Tommy Gunn, that was 5, right? Yeah, Tommy Gunn. And believe it or not, number 2 is another Stallone movie. Chances of that. Stallone's got the number 2 and number 3 movie of the year. Number 2, Rambo First Blood Part 2. How was that? How did I went to the movies and saw this like 3 times. Rated R. Nobody cared. Nobody took the ID. Nobody cared. Oh, you just say, hey, my mom's in there. Mom. They didn't even ask. I mean, I was going to take my friend Boyd to see it. His parents wouldn't let him go, where his mom wouldn't. I'm sure his dad would have. Oh, and I'll try to watch Rambo. I hadn't watched it in a long time. This is probably early 90s. I rented it, and I cut it off. I was like, this ain't as good as I remember. But at the time, I'm like, God, I love Rambo. Now, First Blood's a classic. First Blood is probably one of my top 20 movies of all time. So I wish they would do another Rambo that's more like Stallone. Remember Stallone? That one, he was like, I'm not going to kill anybody. Even when he made those booby traps in the woods, he made sure like hit them in the legs and stuff. He didn't want to kill anybody. Rambo, First Blood. Oh, my brother had on his Commodore this Rambo game. Oh, I love playing it. Rambo, First Blood Part 2. Now, this next movie I saw, but I do not believe I saw in the theater, which is odd because that year I saw Rambo like 3 times. So why didn't I go see the number 1 movie of 1985? I think we all know what the number 1 movie of 1985 is. I don't think that's going to shock anyone. Back to the Future. Back to the Future. Come on, classic. It's probably the only trilogy that they haven't ruined, that they haven't added more movie and made it not a trilogy anymore. I mean, I see Star Wars as its own separate thing. I still call Indiana Jones a trilogy, although it's not a trilogy anymore. But they didn't do Back to the Future, the prequel, or Back to the Future in the Future. Or something. They've left it with these 3. That's it. Put it on the shelf. Wish more movies would do that. I mean, it'd be nice to see it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know about now, but you know, now they would have Marty would be old. He would be the professor type, and you have a daughter, and he's gonna send his daughter back in time. But they did do the cartoon series, but I don't really count that. But number 1, I don't know why I don't have any memory. I don't know. I don't think I saw it in the theater. I think I saw it on video when it was released on video, which is odd. Well, I was really into Rambo. Even before Rambo came out, I had a hunting knife that was like Rambo. You open it up and had all the things on the inside like you had in First Blood. I was like, got to get a knife like that. I don't know. While I was like 14, somebody was buying me a fucking knife like that with a blade about this big. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Oh, the cartoon continues the story. Yeah. Yeah, cartoons did a little different than bringing on a movie. Though. Finding the Boy in the Cave was hard on Nintendo. I remember the Nintendo. I don't know if it was the same as I think it was different than the Commodore game. Are we doing Joe? No, Cody, no Jeopardy. We're doing tomorrow night Jeopardy Pop Culture with Robert Meyer Burnett, we hope. He didn't show up last time. So Cody always wants to know about. We got to I just needed a break from Jeopardy. I'm tired of writing these questions, tired of reading. It's fun when I do it. But I need a break from Jeopardy. Doing it every night just went too much. But Cody, hope you're still having fun with your red Power Ranger showing the power of this there. I wanted to start collecting, but what should I collect? Collect what you like. That's what I say. Find something you like, collect it. I'll kick his ass. There you go. I only saw the first 2 Back to the Future, and then I skipped the Western one. Well, that's crazy. You had to. There was only a couple months apart, man. Would a Back to the Future? I'm not going to say it wouldn't if they found a way to do it, but I think now, not to be mean I hate to be rude. Oh, I don't know if they can do it anymore. I'm glad it's 3. Leave them alone. Now, I wouldn't mind maybe a Back to the Future where it takes place in the same universe. That wouldn't bother me. But don't reboot it in the same universe. Don't even just say, hey, that's where, hey, my friend Marty lives down there. That's all you got to say. Then you can do maybe a Back to the Future. Do another where time travel movie. Hint that it's in the same universe. Don't call it Back to the Future Part 4 or whatever. Just call it something else. But, you know, having go to maybe the same school. Loose, you know. You know they're going to reboot it. You know they're going to be a reboot in the next 20 years. Agree or not? Yep. But sadly, that creator is going to be one day. And then his family, or not, maybe not his family is going to be like, I don't even know what, I don't know. I don't care what my Uncle Dad made. I'm my Uncle Bill. I don't care about his movie. If I can get paid for it, sadly, probably going to happen. Hopefully not. Rick and Morty was supposed to be Doc. They do seem like it by the future, but they didn't get the light. It seems like they are. Michael J. Fox almost died in the hanging scene. Oh my God, did not know that. That's where he played Clint Eastwood. Weird science. Weird science. Back to the Future is okay. The first one's just perfect movie, but 2's okay. 3, I didn't like it at the time. Went back and watched it. It's not as bad as I thought it was. 3's okay. Collect what makes you happy. We did that. Okay, we did the top movie. So again, we got Spies Like Us, The Goonies, The Witness, The Jewel of the Nile, Cocoon. I'm surprised Jewel of the Nile was that big of a hit and they didn't do a third one. All they did, you know, a movie with the same 3 actors. Out of Africa, The Color Purple, Rocky 4, Rambo 2. Now, here's my thing about Rambo 2. I've done it. I'm going to say it again. I've said it before. You got First Blood. Then you have Rambo First Blood Part 2. Makes sense. Rambo. You got First Blood, Rambo First Blood Part 2. Then you got Rambo 3. How do you have a Rambo 3? There was no Rambo 1. There was no Rambo 2. And then what do you have? Just Rambo was the name of the other one? Let me pull them all up here. I can't remember the name of them all. John J. Rambo. Because you have First Blood. Then you have First Blood 2. Then you have Rambo 3. And then you just have plain Rambo. And then you have Rambo Last Blood. I never saw Rambo or Rambo Last Blood. Maybe I need to see them. But if you just imagine if you didn't know and you're like just trying, like you didn't have the internet and you just wanted a Rambo, you would say, well, I guess I get this one called Rambo. That would be the first one. And then you would go watch. And then you'd be like, it's just so confusing. First Blood, Rambo First Blood Part 2, Rambo 3, and then Rambo Last Blood. First Blood, Last Blood, I get it. Are they going to do another one? I hope not. Okay. That's just my little rant right there. Left Coast, what did he say? Junkman live, finally back live. I just need like I said, we was going to, Friday, my son was here, and I was going to do something Friday, and then he was like, let's hang out. So, sorry, y'all get passed over on someone. Red Dawn figures, super they are, but they're about $20, please. The last Terminator movie was really, fuck. You just brought down this chat, dude, bringing up for fucking Terminator, man. What happened? That's one franchise I don't even give a shit about anymore. They had dug that shit in the ground. You had 1, you had 2, you had 3, which now looking back is pretty damn good when you see what else we got after 3. God, that one with Christian Bale. The 4th one, God, I hated that movie. And then you had the last one. Oh, you had that one where they kind of like went back in time and fixed everything. I mean, they tried like, I don't know, John Connor was a bad guy. Then they did another one just recently where Sarah Connor was back this time. They have ruined. You can tell me right now there's a new Terminator movie coming out. I'll be like, so? I don't give a shit. Yes, T2. What do you mean The Fugitive? The Fugitive was a television show. Searching for the one-armed man. But yeah, Terminator. Aliens to me. Alien. I love Aliens. And Aliens. After that, they just killed it, man. They killed it. How they don't do that to Star Wars? I did like their TV show, but it didn't last long enough. Remember that? The Sarah Chronicles. The Sarah Connor Chronicles. There, let me get it right. So we got that. Let's see here. Let's see what's... Didn't bring no drink up here. I'm thirsty. Let's look at the top 10 TV shows. Let's look up with the chat real quick. Well, let's hop over to the chat real quick.
And I must say, I don't think it looks any better than mine.
What's making that sound, by the way?
Well,
Okay, wait till I'm through with you. You'll be sorry you said what you said. Before you leave today, your head's going to be on that platter.
I've never.
Say my name.
The junk man.
You're goddamn right.
Okay, let's see here. Let's go to the chat real quick. I mean, our super chats means you can guarantee I see them. It means supporting the channel. Kid Toucher. Okay. Guess he's talking about Mr. Wizard there. Aliens 1, 2, and 3 director's cut. I don't know if I've ever even seen 3 or Career Opportunities. Jennifer Connelly played Princess Leia in an ad one time. Boba Fett for 500. There you go. Do Jumpman. I don't have it. My dude's empty. My dude's empty. Look at that. Oh, my dude's downstairs. There are 2 Terminator movies. Well, 3 is horror. 3 is a lot better than the other shit that came after it. So it makes 3 look a little better. You know, people's like, oh, that sequel made the first one terrible. Oh, The Last Jedi made me hate Force Awakens. Well, those horrible Jurassic Park's another one. That's a little Indiana Jones. That's right. Indiana Jones has never gone bad. Okay, the last one wasn't that good, but it was okay. It was an okay movie. It just wasn't that good. Predator. Ugh. Clicked over. Junkman Live. Let's go. Darth Vader. What did Darth Vader do? Darth Vader watches movies on the internet. Uh-oh. Hey, you know what he's setting me up for. Uh-oh.
Someone said something bad about me on the internet.
Okay, first 2 are great. What was that? Terminator or Jurassic Park? Jurassic Park, that third one, that was pure garbage. God, that's all that. There's only been a few movies I almost walked out of. Terminator 3, Avatar, and The Fifth Element. Them are the only 3 I almost walked out of. Oh, Junkman, you don't like The Fifth Element? What's wrong with you, Junkman? Why'd you walk? Well, you didn't want to watch. You didn't like The Fifth Element? I did. I loved the first half of it. Then Chris Tucker screamed the last hour of it. And I was like, I can't take this shit anymore. Chris Tucker ruined that movie. And I like Chris Tucker. Samantha says she likes Crystal Sky. I like it. I don't hate it. The first half I really enjoy. And then by the second half, I'm like, I really like the first half, but it just doesn't have that story. Indiana Jones, you know, one thing that bugs me? It doesn't have the adventure at the beginning that has nothing to do with the movie. Why do you have that format in all 3 movies, and then the 4th one comes, you're like, let's just do something different. It's little things like that bother me. But I like Crystal Skull. It's okay. It gets a little. I hate those monkeys. I hate some of the sword fighting on the. There's some stuff I really hate about it. It's not on par with the other ones, but I like it. It gets a little over too bash, I think. Jurassic World. I saw it. I thought it was okay. Summer blockbuster popcorn movie. I never cared about seeing it again. The Last Jedi is not just a bad Star Wars film. It's a terrible period. I don't know about that. I know people's like, oh, I don't like that Luke Skywalker would do anything for his friends. I can say some people didn't like that. There's like the Luke Skywalker I know wouldn't help his friends by leaving if he felt he was making it worse for him there. Anyone who see T-Net was hard to follow my movie, but I loved it. I don't know what that is. He loved the alien. I didn't mind the aliens in it either. I didn't mind the aliens. That didn't bother me at all. I just want to see Indiana Jones in the fucking pyramids, man. Why haven't they done Indiana Jones? It's so ripe. Indiana Jones, get him back to the 30s. Then get him back to the 30s. We're going to have to reboot it. Sorry, we're going to have to reboot it because Indiana Jones deserves to be in the early 30s. Indiana Jones movies taking place in 1968. Indiana Jones taking place in the 70s. It just don't feel right. Get him back to the 30s. Get his ass in some damn fucking mummies. I want to see some mummies. I want to see some pyramids. I want walking like shit. Get me back to the 30s. Junkman, more Rocketeer topic. I've never seen Rocketeer, believe it or not. If it wasn't on something that was on heavy rotation on HBO, chances are I didn't see it. Junkman versus Indiana Jones versus the Mummy. That'd be a good one. I didn't see King Kong Godzilla. I needed to see that one. I hate those. No, I take that back. I don't need to see that because I hated every Godzilla movie I've ever wanted to see. Remember that one with the Breaking Bad guy? God, I hated that movie. Get those Nazis back in there. That's right. You need some Nazis. Now, you do need a break. That's what I like about Temple of Doom, that it took a break from the Nazis. Because you do Nazis every time you start thinking, But you got to have at least the threat of Nazis. You know, you got to have a little, hey, they're out there. Even if it's not the main subject, to have them out there is good. That's why people that grag on Temple of Doom, really Scott screams so much. The same people tell me they love the Fifth Element. I never just sit down and watch that. I watched that when I was younger and I didn't care. Fifth Element is awesome, but Critter almost, he ruined it for me. Wasn't no almost here. I was really enjoying that. I've never went from, man, I love this movie, to fuck, get me out of here. And I can't believe he stayed through the whole movie after he showed up. The new Indiana Jones movie is going to be in space. No, I heard it's about the space race or something. We're putting in that time period, but the website is like the same. It's like we got this covered. The Illuminati or something it's just one of those. That's where it all started. One of those sites. But I can see it taking place in the moon race. It's a good time period. You have the Nazis working for NASA now, ex-Nazis. I mean, so I can see it taking place in that time. It would be kind of cool. But I didn't believe that website. Hey, Jumpman, drop in to say while watching my leaves. Okay, well, go ahead and watch them leaves. Grab you a lake. Oh, right. Get you a rake. Clean up those leaves while you watch. Can you imagine if Indy goes all Moonraker? Wouldn't be that bad. Be kind of cool. But I don't know. Do you want to see Indiana Jones at his age doing his whip in zero gravity? Man, that might be kind of cool. Temple of Doom is set before Raiders. It is set before Raiders. Best prequel Lucas ever did. It is. Put Indy Jones in a fridge. Oh, wait, they did that. They almost did that for Raiders of the Lost Ark. Spielberg wanted to do it in Raiders. Love Indy, but isn't Harrison Ford? No, he's not too old. Depends on what you do with him. It's the story. I mean, look at fucking I don't know. There's a bunch of old people out there. Patrick Stewart's old. He still does move. I mean, you can't have him running around swinging on whips and shit. Maybe, but you can still have him there kicking some ass every now and then. You can still have him there being Indiana Jones. But I think that's about it. I figured that's what it was. Card shop. I was having fun with the guy. Are people going back to the theaters yet? We must go back to the theaters. I'll go there. The last movie I saw at the theater was Empire Strikes Back. No, it wasn't. No, I'm not talking about in the 80s. But I haven't seen nothing for me to go back to. Nothing that's really like, oh, I got to see that on the big screen. Maybe that Doom, I don't know, that Doom movie. I saw the trailer and I couldn't get all excited. But I think I'm getting to this point in my life. I think it's my age. I hate to say it. I much rather sit down and watch a movie that I've already seen than watch something I haven't seen. Does that make any damn sense at all? There's plenty of times like, okay, I want to see that movie. Fuck it, I'll put on fucking something I know, my comfort movie, I guess, something I've seen 1,000 times. It makes no sense, but that's just, I don't know. Maybe I've been let down with movies so much. Just can't get into hype in the movies anymore. There's nothing original or fresh out there. Well, I'm going to see another fucking Marvel movies coming out. Yeah, I've seen the Marvel movies. They're all the same. It's hard even. I didn't even get excited about Solo and the last Star Wars movie. Just getting to the age, I guess. Maybe it's an age thing, or maybe it's because they're just making the same shit. Oh, did you see the Snyder Cut shit? No, I didn't see it. I didn't like it the first time. Why am I going to watch a fucking longer 4-hour version of it? Harrison Ford, if he can fly it, he can crash it. That is right. Harrison Ford is way older than Sean Connery is, but he's still cool. He's Indiana Jones. He's buff. Have you seen Harrison Ford? Had good memories at the drive-in. The drive-in. It's something you know is going to be good versus something that might be bad. But it's not about the good. That's what whoever's making this has got to remember. It's always the other story that's more important. The freeing the slaves is more important than the rocks, or reconnecting with his dad is more important than the Holy Grail. And I guess Raiders, you know, his love for Marion. Get off, Junkman. Get off my lawn. You're right. I hate that they killed Han Solo. I fucking loved that they killed Han Solo. Here goes. You put me in a rant. Was it the best way for Han Solo to die? No, maybe not. Maybe not, although I think it was. He gave his life for his son. But I grew up on Star Wars. And now, before I die, I can see how Luke, Leia, and Han Solo ended. I got a complete story. Am I 100% happy with how they ended? Not going to say that. Not going to say I'm happy about it. But I like that, hey, I got closure to these characters that I grew up with. So that's enough for me right there. Now, if they kill off Indiana Jones, I don't know if I can handle that one. I don't know if I can handle that one. That's going to be tough. That's like killing off Chewbacca. Unless he's... Back to the Future 3 is an awesome sci-fi western. The only part that sucks is the stupid flying train at the end. It's good. I don't remember. I wouldn't say it's the best of the three for me, but I don't hate it. Serious, Junkman, your mission of the week is to see the right. I know. I think I've seen parts of it. Sometimes when I say I hadn't seen anything, it's because I hadn't seen it since I was little and I don't remember anything about it. So I might have seen it. But yeah, you're right. I do need to see it. You can't say you hadn't seen something if you never seen it, because once you saw it, then you've seen it. And you can't say you never saw it because you've seen it, right? But put all three in a movie and not one scene together. That's, I can't forgive that. I could forgive that if they all three met up in Last Jedi. I could forgive. Okay, you teased us. It just makes no sense. It's like if you say, hey, let's get the Beatles back together. So you paid the Beatles to come back together, and you had Paul McCartney open the show. Then you had Ringo Starr and George Harrison come out and do songs together. And then you had John Lennon come out, sing a song by itself. Like you had all four of the Beatles in the same building, but you had them come out on stage separately. I just don't understand. Now, no, JJ, I just don't understand who would sign off with that. Who would say, okay, let's get the original people back. Let's not have them meet each other. Again, if they teased it, had Luke at the end, and then we teased it, and then they didn't have to do a whole movie of them together. Because I knew going in, I said, okay, this isn't the Three Heroes movie. This is the next set of people. And they're just, but no, it just makes no sense whatsoever. I just don't understand. It's got to be the most colossal fuck up in movie history. How do you actually kind of like sequel? Hey, did you actually kind of like the sequel, Junkman? I salute you, sir, for going against the grain. You talking about the Star Wars thing? I love The Force Awakens. Force Awakens is the first movie since Return of the Jedi. I was like, I feel like I'm in the Star Wars universe. The prequels, they're okay. The prequels are all about the fucking Jedi. When it comes to my Star Wars movies, I want the Jedi and the Sith and all that to be kind of subplot over here. Okay, I want the rebels and the Empire fighting. I want the rebels on the run. I want war. I want the Star War. It's not Star Jedi. I know I'm probably the oddball here. I like my Star Wars I don't like too much Jedi and Sith and all that shit in my Star Wars movies. My girlfriend didn't like Star Wars but loved Spaceballs. Well, fuck, your girlfriend, the Spaceballs fucking sucks. Sorry. I know it's bad to say. You're not supposed to say that, junk man. Spaceballs. I try to watch it. I tried to watch it a couple years ago with my daughter. We cut it off. It is fucking horrible. I know you liked it as a kid. I get it. I liked it as a kid too. Go back and try to watch it. Tell me what's funny. Now, there's some little funny jokes here and there. Once they get to that desert planet with yogurt. And let's be honest. Is that funny? Oh, his name sounds like Yoda, but it's yogurt. Be honest with yourself. Is that funny when you think about it? Is that funny? Now we comb the desert. That's kind of funny. Got when they put the videotape in. They're watching the movie before it's made. That's kind of funny. Planet of the Apes part's funny. The alien part's funny. But come on, overall, The hell just happened there? Okay. Somebody tell me, I want to see, somebody tell me a good, funny part in Spaceballs that's not. Okay, Samantha. Samantha, there we go. I get Samantha, tell me a good, funny scene that's not, we ain't found shit. That's not a pun. Oh God, it's so punny. Tell me a funny part in Spaceballs. Give me, I'll tell you, first 10 minutes. Tell me something funny in the first 10 minutes of Spaceballs. Mel Brooks movies just don't seem to hold up much. Blazing Saddles classic. I went back and watched it about a year ago. I was like, this is not all that good. It's probably better than Spaceballs, though. I like, when I was little, I loved History of the World Part 1. Scared to watch it today. Okay, yeah, like I said, there's some funny scenes, but overall, okay, we catch other stuff. Okay, that's funny the first 10 times you watch the movie. Okay. No, that's Pizza the Hut. Oh, Pizza. It's like Jabba the Hutt, but it's Pizza the Hut. I mean, it's like fucking shit kids come up with. It's not Yoda, it's yogurt. It's not Swart. It's not may the Force be with you. It's may the Swartz be with you. See, give me something that's not just a play on the names. Give me something that's not a play on the. Give me, like I said, there might be some good scenes when the camera zoom in and it hits down. Okay, I'll give you. It's not. Yes, there's some okay. There's some funny stuff when you first watch it. But tell me, Samantha, really, after the 10th time of watching Spaceballs, is it really funny when Rick Moranis' head hits the damn camera? Is that? I mean, there's a lot of classic comedies I can watch today and still laugh my ass off that I've seen 1,000 times. 1,000, is that a number? Ooh, the lightsabers went around each other. Ooh, it went limp. Oh, I guess you don't get the humor. Get humor? Get humor? Just don't get, it's like Jabba the Hutt, but it's Pizza the Hut. I think we were saying that shit on the playground. Okay, y'all got me on a fucking rant about, we're going to talk something else. One way we're moving on, hot coffee scene. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I try to watch it. Ooh, Prince Valium, and he's tired. Okay, we go. That's a knee slapper. Oh God. You gotta hear him do that. Heavy humor. There's a lot of comedies I love. Something About Mary, The Jerk. Although I haven't seen Jerk since I was a kid. Hopefully it still stands up. Sideways, one of my favorite comedies. Just watched it the other day and laughed my life off. I love that movie. Okay, I think a TV show. There it was good. Super Bad. Probably the last great comedy I saw. Seen it 100 times. Still laugh at it when I watch it. Spaceballs, you ain't gonna see me laughing over there. The Alien parody. I did say that was good. When they go plaid. I haven't seen The Jerk. I'm scared to watch it. Fletch is a good one. Say what you will. I love Mallrats. Clerks. Chasing Amy. Jumpman, your anti-Spaceball talk sounds like a good troll topic for your. I've done a whole video on Spaceballs. I just don't get it. Like I said, I loved it back in 85, 4, whenever it came out, 87, I think. I loved it then. I used to watch it, but now it's like as an adult going back. Oh my, Tropic Thunder. Now that's a good comedy. I can watch Tropic. Who said that shit? Tropic. I can go back and watch that and still laugh. I can't. I don't know who. I don't even believe you guys. When you say you can watch Spaceballs and still laugh at it and not be bored, I don't believe you. I don't. Samantha, we need to do a live stream with Samantha and a couple of you other guys watching Spaceballs. I want to see if you really still laugh at, oh my God, it went plaid. Oh my God, he used the transporter and his butt's on backwards. Now, I'm not saying there are not some good jokes in Spaceballs. There are some good jokes in Spaceballs. But if you wrote down all the jokes, you might have a handful of good ones, but the rest of them is going to suck. Oh my God, he put a seatbelt on, but it was a bear. Oh, Step Brothers. I need to see. Everybody's I love Will Ferrell's and hated that fucking NASCAR movie. I cut that shit off. I only watched about 20 minutes of that and cut that shit off. So everybody tell me about Step Brothers. I need to go see. The Big Lebowski is one of my top 10 movies. Three Amigos, I saw at the theater. Haven't seen it since then. Anchorman was okay. Never wouldn't bash it. The Naked Gun's funny. High Anxiety. Oh my God, dude. One of the funniest fucking movie scenes ever is the shower scene. Doing a parody of Psycho. It's so damn funny, man. And there's a scene in it with Cloris Leachman. No, it's Harvey Korman's talking about her. And he tells you, he's like, I never liked her anyway. She didn't take a bath. And I don't know why that just makes me laugh. It made my daughter, even when she was little, she used to laugh at that. Big Lebowski's overrated. You're crazy. That was a great one. Spaceball has figures. He had made kind. That's true. I would buy some Spaceballs figures even if I don't like them. Young Frankenstein. I haven't seen that one in years, but anything with Marty Feldman in it's going to be good. Mel Brooks. I do like Mel Brooks. I never seen Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Never seen that. Is that the you remember there was like Pulp Fiction came out, and then like 10 years later, there's another where people that didn't like Pulp Fiction and liked it. No, I don't think that's. I think of something else. It has the guy from Walking Dead, Daryl. What was he in? Is that it? Here, no. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. I wouldn't say it was a classic comedy, but in his day, it was funny, wasn't it? I was gonna damn fucking talk about other things, but shit, ain't got on a roll. It's been an hour up. Folgers can got the ashes in there. Something about Mary. I mentioned that's a good one. Guy Ritchie. Ugh. Disney, The Black Hole is worth a look. I never liked Black. Ugh. Boondock Saints. That's what I was thinking. I don't know why. It always just reminds me of a wannabe Pulp Fiction. I've never seen it. I could be wrong. I admit I might be wrong. I would always seem like there was a year where everything was all Quentin Tarantino, and then people a little younger got into Boondock Saints. Transporter guy in it. Okay. She's talking about LaForge. No, Chief O'Brien. He was the transporter guy. He was always like, beam me up. I'm not going to disappear when Deep Space Nine or something. Black Hole. I haven't seen that since I hated it as a kid, though. Son of a Man. Okay, and y'all just trying to fucking. Colt Luger. Remember that television show, Colt Luger, in the 70s? Now, that was, he knew that. Ooh, I love that. Oh, yes, Planes, Train. Now, see, that's funny. I watch it every year, and I still laugh. You ain't laughing at damn. Sorry, Samantha. I don't think you're laughing at Spaceballs anymore. Almost Heroes. They all just trying to be funny now. Heavy Metal. I know I have some friends that really loved it. I don't think I ever saw it. Black Hole is good background noise. I just like that Star Trek in the motion picture. I like that. Colt Luger was a show within a show. Oh, he got my joke. I love it. I wish it was a real show. Colt Luger. One of the first porn movies I think I ever seen. Found my dad's videotape. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna play a video.
I listed a lot of
Because you lost my fucking carpet cleaning van, and I don't like you, you cocksucker.
Made. That's a good movie. Made. And also Swingers. Bachelor. I liked it when he used to come on all the time, man. Kentucky Fried Movie, I never could get into. What about Amazon Women on the Moon? I need to see that. When I watched Kentucky Fried Movie, it was like a really bad copy of a copy of a copy. So I need to try that one again. I heard good things. Next con, I want to cosplay as Colt Seavers. Big Jim. Big Bad Jim. History of the World. I talked about that a minute ago. I love that as a kid. I haven't watched it. Scared it's not going to hold up. Like I said, a lot of Mel Brooks movies just don't hold up. Oh. Everybody talks about Peter Sellers, Pink Panther. I don't know. My brother It's funny. I just couldn't get into it. It's like the Monty Pythons. Monty. I thought it was Monty. Monty Pythons. I just didn't get the humor. I just don't get it. Amazon Women. That's a good one, man. Especially the Arsenio Hall one scene. Keep singing, trying to record. I'm like, I will shut up now. Kentucky Fried Movie. You should watch Nothing But Trouble. Man, I seen that. I don't remember much about it though. Was about the set. Is Colt Luger real? No, but he should be. He knew how to kick ass and take care of broads. Sound like Gilbert Godfrey. Man, that dude's got a good podcast. Y'all ever listen to his podcast? It's really good. Now, when I heard he had a podcast, I was like, I don't want to hear his voice for an hour, but he's into a lot of old stuff. It's pretty cool. Krull, Christmas Vacation. Now Regular Vacation. That's a classic, man. That is a classic. I like Christmas Vacation also. Animal House. They wouldn't make that today, would they? I haven't seen that in a long time either. They made Krull Toys. Love Mighty. A lot of people did. I just never could get into it. Some of the British, I guess so. Oh, you got a parrot and it's dead. I just never got that. Got here late. Or I don't sing. Big Trouble in Little China. That's a good one too. Jack Burton. That's a good one. Something like that. I let my son watch it. Revenge of the Nerds. I only like the first one. I didn't care about the other ones. Solid aluminum action figures. Well, shit. We were going to look at the top albums and the top music. But shit, I think we have more fun just talking in the chat room. Shit. A fish called fucking Wanda, man. I forgot about that one. Can't remember much about it. They Live. I need to see that. My sister went to see it and came and told me it was the worst movie she ever saw. And I should know not to take her advice, but I did. Might throw those arm wedges at an ass. Police Academy. I don't know how that holds up today. How you think? Have you seen that recently? I wonder how that is. I bet there's a lot of stuff in they wouldn't do today too. I like British humor, but people quit my on so much it's hard to watch. Glad I don't hang out with those people. Oh, they quoted, I don't even know it. Night Shift was a good one. They Live is great. Is that the one where he talks about chewing ass and chewing ass? Gross. Chewing bubblegum, kicking ass. He's out of bubblegum. Is that what that's from? They Live. Is that what that's? Roddy Piper. Later, junkyard's got to go walk the dog. I know what that means. Enemy Mine. We watched that at school. That was a good one. Holds up better than Nerds. Police Squad TV series. That's if you like police, if you like Naked Gun, you'll like that. Office Space. I can watch Office Space over and over again. And it's little things in that just makes me laugh too. It's like I don't know why. One of the funniest parts when he remember his neighbor that's next door. Somebody when he's talking about doing the drywall at McDonald's just always makes me laugh. But it's not even a funny scene. Just something about that guy just makes me laugh. Police Academy is unwatchable now. Yeah, I can see that. Never could get into that. If you like British humor, you'll have a great comedy era known to mankind. Now, I heard it was good. I never could get into it. Police Academy wouldn't be matey. Oh, no. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, the captain getting a blowjob from the prostitute. They wouldn't put that shit. Oh, I got some hair. I'm nearly shaved. Ah! Got some hair right here. Look at my monitor. I need to shave. Clerks, classic. I love Clerks. I got a Chasing Amy poster right over here. Back when Kevin Smith did more than just pot jokes. I went to see that Jay and Silent Bob reboot movie. All the reviews were good about it. It's like we watched it once. And you're like, oh, I'll get this. It's like familiar. But then I went back and tried to watch it. I can't even get into the original Jay and Silent Bob movie much anymore. Do you know Muppet Babies is jumping? Fucking Muppet Babies. Get you to the Star Wars episode. I don't care. I don't see pigs in diapers. That's my rule. Chewing ass. Kicking ass. Lundberg. And as we talked about that guy too, he was in the Brady Bunch movie. Classic comedy. Don't let the name. Up the River. Remember that little fat kid was like the poor man's John Belushi? I think he was in Up the River. He was in a lot of those B movies. I think he might have Midnight Madness. Was that the best Michael J. Fox movie ever? Has the guy that says, I'm a pepper, you're a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? He's also the alcoholic on Seinfeld. Remember that? Does anyone remember that movie? Midnight Madness. Midnight Madness. I like that one. Midnight Madness. Thought I saw a guy cosplaying as the headmaster, but it wasn't. Does anyone remember a movie? Somebody sent me this to download, and I should have got it. Remember the movie Tag, the Assassination Game? Does anyone remember that? I think it had the Revenge of the Nerds guy, the main guy, and Sarah Connor, Linda Hamilton. Does anyone remember that? They were in college, and they had this game where they had these little suction cup guns, you know, with the suction cup darts, and they would get like somebody's name. You had to go hunt them, kill them. Then you get their name, whoever the name they had, you had to go after that person. But then somebody took it serious and was like really killing the players. Man, Shaun of the Dead. I love Shaun of the Dead. Somebody remembers Midnight Madness. Now let's see if anybody remembers Tag, T-A-G, the Assassination Game. Turn to Living Dead. Don't think I've seen that one. I remember the movie. Gotcha. Tag. All right, somebody, okay, y'all remember Tag? Up the Creek. We need a Buck Rogers movie. I'm surprised they hadn't done a Buck Rogers movie. Chuck Man is chewing ass and kicking bubble gum. That's right. Okay. Johnny Dangerously. Stripes. I like Stripes the first half. I think everybody agrees, or most people. First half, really funny, classic. And then once they leave the base and everything, I'm done with it. Oh, Werewolf Women of the USS. I've never seen that one. Heard of it, though. Tag had Hawkeye in it. Tag had Alan Alden is in Tag, the Assassination Game. How about that one? I remember Rad. Yes, Mr. Bean. I got into Mr. Bean for about an hour one time. It was funny for about an hour, and then I was like, okay, see how Bill Murray? I want to see Shakes the Clown. Everybody, I got on a Bob. What's his name? Bob. What's his name? Bug. You know, the Hollywood Police Academy. Bob Goldthwait. He's done some movies lately. Like he did a movie with Robin Williams, and he did another about America. It was really good movies. And now I was like, okay, I got to go back to Shakes the Clown. Jeremy Ritter was in Tag, the Assassination Game. Now, there was another Tag movie that came out a couple years ago. But I'm talking about a Tag that came out like in 1982. Not saying he wasn't in it. I just didn't know he's been around that long. You know, he was that old. Reanimator. That's another people always heard about, never saw. Jumpman gets bored with movies easy. Yeah. Blues Brothers. He's okay. I think Blues Brothers was a little before my time. My brother really got into it, and I watched it, but I don't think he got in. I think I just missed the boat on that one. Caddyshack got some good scenes. I wasn't as good. Chewing I'm all out of gum. That's right. Street Trash the movie. I don't know what Street Trash the movie is. I think those in the chat mean Tag movie about our friends who had a 30-year. Oh yeah, I ain't talking about that. Talking about Tag, the Assassination Game, where you had this gun, you had to shoot somebody. That was cool. Risky Business. Now that's one I haven't seen in a long time. We're too young to be a pepper too. No, be a pepper, be a Tommy boy. Tommy boy. Let me guess. Half Mile, y'all. A lot of movies that start off good, they just don't. Garbage Pail movies. It's just the one that's so bad you have to watch it. Evil Dead 2, never seen. Street Trash. Ashley giving me shit for not liking. Jumpman means the old VHS favorite. It was only not. Yeah, Tag, the Assassination Game. But the new Tag wasn't called that, was it? They were talking touch tag. No, this is about killing folks shit. Yeah, American Werewolf in London. I haven't seen that one in years either. I didn't see that one again. Romancing the Stone, we talked about earlier. I love that one. Let me see something real quick, guys. Let me see something. Yeah, I do got the trailer on here. Let me pull this up. I hadn't seen this movie or the trailer in years. Let me see what it looks like here. Did somebody just say Dr. Detroit? Oh my God. Heartbeats. Now I love Andy Kaufman. I don't remember much about that one there. Let me share the screen real quick here. Share the screen. Let's see how horrible it is. I bet the quality is horrible. There's Linda. See, he's got a little stopper gun. Oh, Nance can't get her. This is a clip. I want a trailer. I want a trailer, not a clip. Oh, yeah, I remember that scene. He had the eyes cut. I was like, that's so obvious. Hey, I've seen that guy in something recently, I think. Tag. Not saying it's good. As a kid, I love this movie. This is kind of what? I want that. Why they make me watch fucking? Why didn't they tell me that was another language? Shit. I can't even find the name. Oh, remember when they had TNA in movies back in the day? Remember that? Look at him. He's trying to look at some TNA. Don't judge him. He just wants to see some TNA. Yeah, Pornhub back then. He just wanted to see some. Tell me you wouldn't want to see some TNA from Linda Hamilton. Look at him. He's like, She must know he's watching. Look at him. Joker got a boner, man. That Joker. Look at him. He's going to fall. Wasn't he? Okay. Wasn't he a good trailer? Saturday the 14th. Remember, they did a sequel to that. I never saw the sequel. Saturday the 14th. I like TNA. We all like TNA, man. Oh, talk about fucking funny, man. Let me go back. Let me pull this out of the way. Sorry. Talk about funny. I watch Fast Times Sunday night or sometime. They would never do that today, would they? They would. Okay, I know she wasn't in the movie. She played 14. She was 14 in the movie. I made this at 15. She was 14 or 15 in the movie. Has sex with a 26-year-old. It's not a big deal in the movie. They just have sex and they don't say anything else about it. Oh, the guy's like, "Are you sure you're 18?" She's like, "Yeah." Then she gets an abortion when she has sex with another guy. They show her boobies. I know she's not really 14, but they wouldn't even. God, they would not touch that stuff. But it's like life. I know people don't like to admit it, but kids in high school have sex. Or at least they did when I was in school. I don't know. I can't imagine anything. I can't imagine. I don't know if they still do. But now they would not make that movie today. I was watching Russ Meyer movies. Russ Meyer movies. Oh my God. RoboCop. That's a classic. Explore. I like that one. I hadn't seen that one since I was a kid. Cloak and Dagger. That was a good one. Whew. Fangs had Bush. Ugh. What a pool scene. Yeah, I think in the movie she's supposed to be like 15. We don't care when we watch them. Well, I know Phoebe Cates. Oh, Phoebe Cates. She was older, so she's not. But in the movie, she's supposed to be like 15, maybe. I mean, her friend's 15. Oh, yeah, Russ Meyer. Man, that pool scene, man. I feel sorry for Judge Reinhold in there trying to beat his meat, man. Got caught. Watching you on YouTube, watching YouTube. I know, man. It's like Nexus. Doesn't sound like you see much horror comedies. No, I don't think I do. I don't see much horror, so I don't watch much. I saw the Swamp Thing. Heathers, great movie. I haven't seen that. I've seen it recently, but I haven't seen it. I mean, since I was a kid. Sure wouldn't make that shit today, would they? I was watching Oh, it's a good movie, Parenthood. But he has like a fantasy in his mind about his son growing up and becoming a teenager and shooting up his school. And it's done as humor. They sure wouldn't put that shit in a movie. The late 60s. That was all we had. That's true. Buckaroo Banzai! Buckaroo Banzai. Buckaroo Banzai. Oh. Guess I'll get out of here. Shit. What was a movie? I remember this trailer when I was a kid watching it. It was a horror movie. I just remember a lady laying in bed. She was looking up and there was a spider on the ceiling. It wasn't arachnophobia. Don't tell me arachnophobia. Don't even type it. She's laying up there and you see the spider on the ceiling and she screams and her mouth opens and the spider drops. It looks like it's going to land in her mouth. I remember seeing that on TV, like TV spots, not trailers, TV spots when I was a kid, but I don't know what movie that is. I just have a memory of that scene. It must have scared the shit out of me. Escape from LA. That's a good one. I didn't see that till like a year ago. Bruce is in here. Bruce, coming on in. Come on in, Bruce. Take your clothes off. Come on in. Last Kiss Goodnight. Wes Craven. Is that the one with the spider? I have to go look for the TV spot now. Cool. Someone told me Wes Craven. I know who that is. Deadly. I never heard of that movie. I have to go check that out then. Y'all are all telling me that's what it is. That's what it is then. A Buckaroo Banzai. I just like saying the name. I bet they sold tickets just because people say, give me a ticket to Buckaroo Banzai. I wanted to check that out then. Super Dave Osborne. Larry. Rough week. Oh, man. He's got COVID. You didn't get your COVID shot? But now I'm good. Thanks. How you been? It's been good. Been everything. Oh, all thing I get away with was going to Jewel Theater. Oh, I'm yawning. Hold on. The only thing I could get away with was going to Jewel Theater. That name of the theater. And wasn't supposed to be able to get in. Oh, man. Uncle Buck. Classic. Can watch that over again. Nicholas. You know what's funny? And it shouldn't be. And I admit, if you don't like it, I understand. That damn fucking movie, Clifford. I hate to admit it. My wife, or ex-wife, loved it. And I was like, this is stupid. But it's not a good movie. I know it's not a good movie. Fucking Charles Grodin is so damn funny. And the guy that plays Martin Short's dad on the airplane, it just makes me laugh every time. I know it's stupid. I know it's horrible, but it just makes me laugh. Uncle Buck. What about chat? Y'all stop chatting to me? Oh, y'all are like a bitch. Bitch out there with Ghostbusters. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't see Ghostbusters. Well, I've seen it as a kid, like parts, but I never really sat down in an adult mind and watched Ghostbusters about a year ago. It was last year. It was okay. Maybe I got hyped up. You ever movie hyped up so much that you're like, oh, maybe. Kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy. People like, you got to see that. It's the next Star Wars. And once you tell me something's the next Star Wars, I'm expecting to fucking have my fucking mind blown. And I want to see. I was like, this ain't no fucking Star Wars. Star Wars changed summer, changed my life. What's the question? Oh, no questions. We're just talking about movie. Do you remember? I guess. Airplane. Mostly talking about comedies. Airplane, still funny. Unlike Spaceballs, you can still watch Airplane 25,000 times and it's still funny. Spaceballs, that shit ain't funny no more. Oh, man, I can totally watch me some Spaceballs. Oh, I don't know if I believe you, Ashley. Don't know. Try to watch it. You probably cut it off after they get to that desert scene if you make it that far. Fucking Godzilla. Matthew Broderick. Might be better than that fucking new shit they're doing. It's just as bad. So Jumpman can't stay long. Well, that's okay. I'm about to get out of here anyway. Ruthless People, classic. I don't know if I've ever seen it though. William Dafoe, what a scary looking mother. Christmas Story. Yeah, that was one I didn't even see. I don't even remember being a kid hearing about it. It's like it got more famous in the 90s, I think, when the TBS would show it all Christmas Day. Bring it back, Spaceball. You're gonna have to force me to watch it with my son, and he even needs to like cut that shit off. And I was like, it was like 5. He even said shit, and I was like, okay. He's like, turn this shit off. It's giving me cancer. I was like, okay. Cloverfield. Never saw Cloverfield, but I did like that John Goodman sequel. Remember that? I forget the name of it. I like that. Daryl. I like that old John Goodman. But again, fuck, I'll keep going. John Goodman. How can you not like anything with John Goodman? I have every Godzilla movie on DVD. You might want to put that one with the guy that made Rogue One. Put that Godzilla movie in the back somewhere. I need a big old bag of popcorn. Watch Jaws. Jaws. I need to watch 2. I haven't seen 2 in a really long time. I don't care about watching it. I did go to the movie and see 3 of them. It was pretty cool. 10 Cloverfield Lane. Stupid name. Good movie. That was it. Tango and Cash. They all made a good buddy cop movie anymore, do they? Repo Man. Whoa. I never got into horror movies much. King Ralph. Oh, come on now. Did you ever see Star Wars Junkie? It's Star Wars Junkie. I don't know about that. I don't know. Sounds like a good name, though. Sounds pretty cool to me. I knew it. I'm surrounded by asshole. Only fun. Yeah, like I said, there's probably 10 good, funny lines. But as a movie, just look, man. Dracula, 79. Indiana. I should have known that was Indiana Smith. Gonna bring up the damn Dracula. Remember Blackula? That's what I was thinking of. He got fucking Dr. Smith with a cowboy hat on. Gremlins, good, classic. I haven't seen the second one in a long time. Silver Streak. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. I get y'all. That's Silver Streak. Fuck. Stir Crazy. Man, I loved that when I was a kid. I don't know if it holds up. I've been watched Hoarders too. Oh, I can't watch that fucking Hoarder. I get so fucking. Is that you talking about that reality show? I get fucking pissed off at that shit. I'm like, throw that shit away. I get all fucking mad at it. Death Wish 3. Shit. I've only seen 1 and 2. I did like First Bitten with damn fucking Jim Carrey. Come on. Oh, I watched a documentary on Showtime. I got Showtime free for 30 days and watched it. Watched this Saturday night and then canceled it. About the comedy. If you're into comedy, check it out. About the Comedy Club, the Comedy Store in Los Angeles. I love stand-up comedy when it's good. Check that out. If you haven't seen the Comedy Store, it goes about the history of the Comedy Store and the comics that played there. And I mean, you got Sam Kinison, talks about him. Andrew Dice Clay. Oh, talk about the people really hated him, didn't they, when he came out? He was that guy. Faces of Death. And that's a funny one. Faces of Death, probably one of the best comedies. You get that monkey here right here. Okay, shit. I'm going to find me some food, man. I'm going to watch Star Wars after this. Happy. Oh, yeah. Today's May 25th. Star Wars and Solo and Return of the Jedi all came out on May 25th. Tron. Check out my video if you hadn't today. I think you enjoy it. Learn all about Star Wars. The Kenner Star Wars deal with 20th Fox. Lucas. There's always been rumors about Lucas. Man, Lucas got all the merchandising rights. It's not true. Actually, 20th Century Fox could make their own Star Wars stuff also, but there was a loophole. So if you haven't checked out today's video, check it out. Yeah, I must be sleepy. Well, I don't know. I was roll with it. I think I'm sleepy all day. Oh, fuck. And then at 1 o'clock tonight, I'll be fucking wide awake, man. The Man Who Would Be King. The Man Who Would Be King. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I've seen that one. Logan's Run, man. I haven't seen that one in years. Star Wars Day to Day. Last Crusade. Well, yesterday is Star Wars month. And you know what I've had to put up with? I don't get on Twitter. Today's the real Star Wars Day. Today's the real Star Wars Day. I probably said it. I've said it before, except for this year, but it's just, God, I don't like anything hack. I don't. So, did you know Ray was a Mary Sue? I don't like people that just say the same shit. Today's the real Star Wars Day. Okay, we know. Today's the real Star Wars Day. Kennedy is MIA. I don't know where you would even see Kennedy. I don't know where I see any Star Wars. Any managers. I don't know why. I don't hardly ever see. I saw someone else say, "Hey, Kathleen Kennedy didn't do any promotion for the." I can say and tell you about every fucking movie I've seen. I don't see a studio hood out running around doing promotion for it. Edward, I totally respect that. Who is Edward? What did he say? Edward. Logan Rudd. Oh, well, I can't fucking yawn. I just tested to see if y'all yawn, if I yawn. Did you know today is the actual Star Wars Day? Not May 4th for me. Star Wars Day is today. Well, I say it's May, Star Wars month. Every day is Star Wars Day in May. You say the same shit all the time. I'm sure he says it's got to be funny, those people. Did you know The Force Awakens was just a remake? Ray's a Mary Sue. Oh, fuck. Smoking. Now, that's something I can watch over and over. Harry, that sounds like pump up the volume to me. Every day is Star Wars Day. That is true. Kathleen Kennedy. Well, good for Kathleen Kennedy. I'll be on vacation too if I could. Good point, Junkman. Star Wars month. That's what I say. Then you're not as hack as saying, Ray's a Mary Sue. Please don't ever say Ray is a Mary Sue. Even if you think she is a Mary Sue, don't say it. Don't say it. Shit's been said enough. Don't say The Force Awakens is a remake. Don't say it. Even if it's true, don't say it. Although it's not a remake. It's not a remake. By the definition of the word, it's not a remake. These people just gonna be like, yeah, fine, you win. Yeah, fine, you win. I don't know what that means. I missed it. I do need a Snickers bar. I got some Reese's cup downstairs, though, man. Get me one now. Do got a Red Bull. I should grab that shit while I get over here. Wrath of Khan. Great Star Trek movie. Not as good as First Contact. Ray is a Mercedes stable. Okay, that's a little better way to put it. I'm going to call you out. You don't like all the pumps and space balls. You don't like all the puns and space balls. May the 4th. No, it's stupid. It's corny, but I'm used to it. I'm used to it. It's sticking around. It's not going anywhere. When I first heard it, I was like, that's stupid. But I've come to accept that May 4th is Star Wars Day. I was a couple last year, and I was like, Star Wars Day, May 25th. I was like that for a couple of years. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like that. May 25th, that's Star Wars Day, man. I've accepted it. I've moved on. Con! You're right, Bruce. Cherry's in the house, man. You always in my comment section. You don't see in the lives much. So it's always great when you pop up in there in the live. You're right. Star Trek First Contact is the best. It is the best cause. I think Wrath of Khan's a good movie, but I think you have to be a Star Trek fan to really enjoy Wrath of Khan. But I think Star Trek First Contact is a great movie, and I think even if you don't know Star Trek, I think you can really enjoy First Contact. Hey, Junkman, May the 4th plus 21 be with you. May the 4th be with you. Star Wars month. Fuck, why do I keep yelling shit?
Well, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
Play that. I ain't got no super chat all night. Okay. I should have pulled these up. William Shatner. I can't do a William Shatner impression. Thought about doing one, but I can't do one. My daughter. What'd you do this week, Junkman? Well, I stayed around the house, didn't do shit. What Went to a place called Disney, Star Wars Galaxy Edge, walked around a Millennium Falcon, took photos, sent them back, made me jealous as shit. I should have pulled the picture. Went down to a gift shop that had nothing but Star Wars stuff in it and Indiana Jones stuff in it. Oh, I need to get my ass down to Star Wars. She kept calling it Star Wars. There's not Star Wars land. But fuck. She don't even care that much. I mean, she's seen Star Wars. She's not into Star Wars like I am. She gets to go to Star Wars Galaxy Edge for me. But she waited in line for over an hour of the ride, the Star Wars, the Resistance ride. Over an hour, got there, and then it broke down. And they were all like, see y'all, come by, sorry. You think they would give you shit, give you something. Give you a free shirt or something. I don't know. Something on the wing. Something on the ring. Okay, that was horrible. Okay, I'm getting out of here, guys. Very stylish shirt. I'm getting out of here, guys. Very okay. Whew. We will be back tomorrow night. Hopefully, we're going to play Jeopardy with Robert Meyer Burnett, who didn't show up last week. Says he's going to show up this week. We'll see about that. We're going to play Jeopardy tomorrow night. Pop culture. I like Twilight Zone, the movie. It's all the other movies. Let me get out of here. I read this shit all night, but I'm hungry as fuck, man. Okay, I don't mean to cuss. Sorry about that. Oh, don't cuss up, man. Don't cuss. I'm going to get out of here. Got my car keys. Let me play this before I go.
Shucky ducky quack quack.
Okay, I got to do a shucky ducky quack quack. See you guys. Getting out of here. We will see you tomorrow night live, and of course tomorrow 5 o'clock for a new video.
Hey, Jumpman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir.